essential was it for this team, the way you set the tone, the way you guys did in that first half?
I think it was very important for us to come out and start fast, and I think as a football team, we just came out, we played a lot of energy. We prepared really well throughout the week, and you're always talking about, you know, challenging everybody to play their best ball, right? Because I truly never put a limit on myself, and I never put a limit on what this team can do, so there's always more out there for us to get, and to come out there and play the way we did tonight. I'm proud of this group, I'm proud of this team, I'm proud of the preparation that we put in to get to where we are, so a lot to be grateful for, but it was earned during the week, so you know, excited to have another opportunity to play for something big again.
Jalen, how much more coming into this game and completing it?
Good enough. Good enough.
Jalen, you guys, a little bit of a strange question, but you guys have won so many coin tosses. You generally don't get the ball at the start of the game. Today, you guys were able to do it and start so quickly. Does that allow you guys to get into that tempo a little bit easier?
Yeah, I think regardless of the circumstance, you know, you just want to go out there and execute. And I think that's what we did a really good job of. You know, that was a really good team, really well coached, you know, and we saw the game that they played against us 2 weeks ago with their starters not even playing. So it's a really well coached team. They have really good players. I think we did a really good job of executing, and you know, we put a good one together. That's on all phases, all three phases. So it's always great to start fast, but it was good. It was a good win.
Did you think that your ability to hit that first long pass to Devontae, just to say, hey, I can do this, we can make this happen?
Yeah, it wasn't. It was just going throughout the game. And there really wasn't any extra, you know, fuel to anything in terms of that. I feel like, you know, we know who we are. We know who we are, and we just want to go out there and play our best ball. We want to execute and do our jobs. That's our single motivation, and ultimately playing for the man next to us. So, like I said, it's always good to kind of get that thing going early, but I think executing is the most important thing out of all of it. And whether it's a 5-yard route or a deep shot, kind of sealing the block and capturing the edge, reaching the guy on the edge, we want to do our jobs.
From a physical standpoint, Jalen, what was easier for you tonight compared to 2 weeks ago?
I don't know. I think just the mental approach of getting it done, you know, and you know, we got it done.
Did you see Lane play through his injury? How much did that mean to you personally?
Yeah, he's a warrior. He's a true warrior, and he's a very important piece to this team. And you know, he's been doing great things for a very long time, and I'm very grateful to have him. We're grateful to have him, and I'm happy he's kind of coming out of this thing clean.
What kind of impact did you think that the fact that you were able to run up design runs had on the effectiveness of the offense?
I mean, we all know that adds a extra dynamic to what we can do. So I think that kind of answers itself.
Jalen, Dallas said that you set the tone for the team by when you talked to them and talking about how hungry you are for this. Where did that come from?
You know, you work really hard for these opportunities. You know, they come a dime a dozen sometimes. You work really hard for them, though. You know, and you know, I'm just very eager, eager to continue to grow. You know, eager to go through anything and everything with this group. It's a special thing. It's a special feeling. It's a special type of togetherness that we have, and it's something that I don't think I've experienced quite like this, for sure on the NFL level. So we just want to continue to grow together, hold each other accountable, and believe in one another. You know, I think we just came out here hungry. You know, and that's what it was.
How much do you think last year's game in Tampa in the playoffs helped you in this game?
I think every experience is helpful. I think not only that game, but I mean, entire last season, the past 15 games I played, 15. I think all of those have been very beneficial, you know, and a lot to learn from that. You know, I want to come out here and just kind of play clean football and kind of knowing what that looks like, finding a way to do that. It's been good.
You described experiencing this atmosphere in Philly. What was it like on the field?
You know, I go back to the Monday Night Football game we had versus Minnesota, and that was an electric environment. And I think the one tonight, man, it was beautiful. You know, I always kind of measure it by how many fans are there for pregame warm-ups, and I think it was pretty thick. So it's exciting. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know they would take it's a Philly thing and run with it, but it's truly a Philly thing here. It's truly a Philly thing, and the special type of support we have, the spirit and pride behind what we're doing. We just want to continue to do good things for the city.
Can you even imagine what the atmosphere is going to be like next week in an NFC title game, 60 minutes away from a Super Bowl?
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I can't. I really can't.
Jalen, you guys ran for 268 today. You've had games where you've thrown it for well over 300. It seems like Shane just focuses in on what the defense is allowing, and he sort of hammers it. Is that, do you get that sort of approach, or do you come into this game?
Yeah, I think the most important thing is what's been good for us is we've been able to be effective in every possible way, and that's the most. I mean, that's all you can ask for as an offense. Being able to efficiently run the ball, throw the ball efficiently, and quarterback and do it as well. That's a good thing to have, you know, and I think it's a special thing when we're able to do all of that. I think it's kind of like pick your poison. So, you know, when we're executing and we have the right attention to detail in everything that we're doing, you know, we definitely want to pose a threat on all these different areas for a defense, and that's something we work at every day.
Jalen, when you were saying earlier that you're running adds a dynamic to the offense, you know, obviously, did you kind of have to like take a hit on it today to kind of know that would happen, that you'd be okay to
mentally, regardless of how I was feeling physically and how I feel physically, mentally, I was already there. So there was nothing that needed to be done for me to get there.
In terms of that
What type of tone setter was Dallas Goedert? Not only his opening touchdown, but a few plays before that, the stiff arm. It kind of felt like it was heard across the stadium.
Yeah, no, I think Dallas has been able to do great things this whole entire time. I think the physicality he plays with, how he came out there, and I mean, he does that all the time. I mean, he's trying to punish somebody. He's not trying to spare no man. He's trying to apply pressure to him. So definitely creates a lot of energy and enthusiasm. And then to make the one-headed catch with the left hand, the non-dominant hand, that's pretty impressive, considering the ball was probably already in the air. So, you know, he's a big-time player. We need our big-time players to make big-time plays as we go down this stretch. I think, you know, yeah.
I'm sorry. In terms of the starving for this mentality that you've talked about, that you've passed on to your teammates, how much does that grow now that you're on to the next step?
Yeah, I think it's an eagerness. It's an eagerness to accomplish what we want to accomplish, and you know that's a day-by-day thing. You know, every team comes into this thing searching for trying to accomplish the same thing. Now, once you climb that mountain, it gets harder. It gets more treacherous as you get to the top. But we take it day by day. We just take it one step at a time, one play at a time, trusting the process of getting better every day, and we let that handle itself. I think I love the fact that that's the mentality of this team. I love the fact that we're starving, that we're not just hungry for it, but we're starving for it. We're starving for growth. We're eager for growth and getting better and learning from our mistakes. I think that's the beautiful thing about it, and we just want to continue to do that, you know. And I think, you know, I think there was a little motivation as a team, just on wanting to come out here and play our best ball.